Hi everyone, welcome to my first online PE lesson. Today our focus is going to be on hand-to-eye coordination. So what you're going to need is a pair of rolled up socks, preferably clean. Yeah, these are. Or if you're working outside, a tennis ball. But remember, don't use a tennis ball indoors. So how these tutorials are going to work is I'm going to set you a whole range of tasks, gradually building up skills. And what I'd like you to do is pause the video, have a go at the skills. When you feel you're confident enough to move on, then press play and continue through the session. Now, it's aimed for all age groups, so just do the best you can. Are you ready? Excellent. So, find yourself a space, and what I suggest you do is, if you want to I've got my trainers on, as I always do, I've got my PE kit on, but you don't have to. You can do whatever you want to wear, what you feel comfortable in, okay? The tutorials aren't going to be very long, so let's get started. So, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to throw the sock ball up with one hand and catch it in two hands, palms open, and as soon as the ball comes into your hands, close your hands. Okay, are you ready? So I'm just going to do a few of these with you. Perfect. Now, once you've mastered that, what I'd like you to do is throw it from your strong hand and catch it in your weaker hand. Just like that. Once you've mastered that, I want you to take the sock ball in your weak hand and then throw it and catch it in the strong hand. Next skill I want you to practice is throwing and catching in the same hand. Swap hands. Okay. So far, so good. Now, go and get yourself another pair of socks. You've got two sets of socks. So this time, make it a little bit harder for yourself. I'm going to throw it up with one hand, move the sock ball from this hand into this hand, and catch in this hand. Just watch slowly. Have you got that? Excellent. You're doing really well. Okay. Now, we're going to go through Clap Catch. Now, Clap Catch is a game that is going to feature in our virtual sports day. Now, I'm just going to step back slightly. What you have to do when you throw the sock ball up, you need to clap your hands before you catch it. Something just a bit like this. Okay? Now, if you're doing this indoors, you need to be careful because we don't want you hitting the ceiling or hitting any of the ornaments in the house. If you're doing it outside, make sure that you're not looking into the sunlight because you'll never see it when it comes down. Okay? They're the skills that I want you to practice. Now, I'm going to pause the video because I'm going to go and get one of my partners. Hi everyone, I'm back. Got Toby with me this time.
Hiya.
So, what I need you to do, we're now going to practice working together and doing some throwing and catching. And it's really, really important. When you're the receiver, i.e. Toby, because I'm the one with the sock, you just need to stand, feet slightly apart, slight flex in the knees, and make sure your hands are offering a target for your partner to aim at. Okay? Now you only need to be, to start with, so you put your hands out. That's it, just a touch apart, and as you get better, then move slightly further apart. So I need to make sure that I'm still in shot with you. So Toby, are you ready?
Yeah.
So it's going to start with one. So Toby's got his hands ready to receive the sock ball from me, and nice and relaxed. Perfect. Now, what we're going to do, we're now going to have, so once you master that, we're now going to have a sock ball each. So it's really, really important that you work together. This is a bit of communication, and it's also about your coordination. So I'm going to be calling it. I'm going to be throwing mine slightly higher. That will give Toby more time to watch it coming. He'll probably throw his a little bit lower. The fun part we have is I'm right-handed and Toby's left-handed, which means they could both collide. Let's see how we get on, shall we? Okay, Toby, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, throw. 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 And stop there. Perfect. So you'll have a lot of fun with that. If you're finding that easy, go a little bit further apart from each other. Now, the important thing when you start to throw and aim is that you get your setup correct. So if you're right-handed like me, your right leg, you should have both your feet pointing towards your target, which is obviously, for me, it's you in the camera at the moment. One foot in front of the other. Now, as I'm right-handed, I bring my right leg back so I can keep my arm straight in between my shoulder line, and then I'm using my non-throwing arm to help aim. That just gives me some control. Okay. So we'll be doing that in a little bit more detail in the coming weeks. But Toby and I are now going to try, yes, we're having this thing, we're going to try 2 socks. So as I throw the sock to Toby to catch, I'm going to move from this hand to here and catch his sock in that hand. Let's see how we go on, shall we? Okay, you ready for this, Tobes?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, fly. 3, 2, 1, fly. 3, 2, 1, fly. 3, 2, 1, fly. And stop there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a team. That was really, really good, boys and girls. Now, Toby's gone in because he's done his bit for the day. So, as you've completed my tutorial, I've got a couple of little tricks that you might want to try. So, what I want you to do, I want you to throw the socks up in the air and see if you can catch it behind your back. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! And I have one more for you. You're probably going to need a tennis ball for this one. Okay, so what I want you to do is bounce the ball, and rather than catch it in the palm of your hand, see if you can catch it on the back of your hand. Now the garden's on a bit of a slope, so let's just see how we get on with this. Ta-da! There you go. Now, do you notice my finger position? I just dropped my middle finger down a little bit just to catch the ball on there. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed our first tutorial together. Ruby's come to play with the ball. There you go, Ruby. There you go. Ruby's going to have a play with the ball now. So tune in again very soon when I'll be progressing our hand-to-eye coordination skills. Take care, stay safe, have fun, stay healthy. Bye for now.